It's your girl, the real deal, Anita Gill. I'm gonna give y'all time to get up in here, and I'm gonna talk about Nature Boy, how how he mistreated women in his camp, how he beat them, and how what he did to the pregnant women's, the babies, and y'all, we have to realize that uh, they was brainwashed. They was abused, and a lot of things went on in that house wherever he went. You don't know what keeps. It's just like an abusive relationship. But Sola is one of the young men that says Nature Boy owes him a daughter. And what he means by that is he allegedly saw, I'm going to say alleged until we watch the video, that he drowned the baby in alcohol, but I'm not sure. See, but Soda is not playing with him. Soda is not playing, and so Soda left. He uses his brain. He uses his head and left. Now, should Nature Boy be punished by the whole lot of things that he did? Yes, yes, of course. I'm gonna give y'all time to get in here, but the guy that this handsome young man that y'all looking at now, this is Solar. Now, y'all can think back and remember back when he had a baby by what's my girl name? Uh, I'm looking at her right now. I'm looking at her with the kid, but she left. She also left like Soda did. But then you got some people who still there, y'all. Things happen to their kids, and they should bring it up in this case. There's a lot of things happening in his house. Now, I seen a guy, he interviewed the owner of the house, and he told the owner of the house that the owner of the house said that Chang, like he didn't know what was going on in the house. But the guys were asking, so you don't know what's going on in the house? And he said that he had a lot of people up in the house. But I'm gonna let Sola tell y'all what happened, okay? Here we go.
I was to make an analogy, you might be dealing with this case for maybe about 10 years. Until Zeus finally decided to get with the gods and punish True, which would be Atlas, the Titan, the military commander of the Titans, which would be True. Uh, Atlas was punished to hold up space and time forever. And so that's a picture of Atlas holding up the world. That's a punishment from Zeus. And then there's also Kronos himself, where Zeus actually punished him by banishing him to Tartarus, which is like below hell, and to be bounded there forever. And if I ever told the truth, if I ever used my lightning bolt of truth, of what actually happened, from my perspective you could say, but of what actually happened, for real, the things that we don't talk about, all of the hidden secret things that we don't speak on, that's a lightning bolt that would put him below jail, below the jail in hell. He'd go below that. If someone else was in my position, they wouldn't even be on live. They would have probably put a hit out on him. But I'm love. I can't do that. I have to seek justice, and I have to let nature take its course. And I'm conflicted with, do I tell the truth? Do I use a lightning bolt? Now, Zeus's #1 regret was that, well, not #1 regret, one of his biggest regrets, though, was that maybe he punished the Titans a little too hard. But you know what? After that, Zeus was never really known to like punish anybody like that. Zeus only punished Kronos like that. Zeus only punished the Titans like that, and he locked them away forever. And the gods ruled with humanity, and humanity started to get to be raised, and then you have the rest of mythology coming from that. And yes, this is Greek mythology. You can say it's a white man mythology, but it's funny how the story's playing out. Very funny how the story's playing out. So when I use a lightning bolt, hey, what's good, Fi? When I use a lightning bolt, and when I say I have this lightning bolt, and when I send this lightning bolt, or when I say I'm Zeus, and when I talk about Kronos, now you know. Now you understand why I'm saying this. It's just funny how this played out like this. You guys want me to speak on the baby? This is a very, this is the one lightning bolt more than anything. There's other things that, you know, I don't even have to say or do because it's already on the way. There's nothing I have to do or say about those things. But one thing that I know is that that man owes me a daughter. He owes me one daughter. I'll tell y'all some cool, funny stuff. Why not? Fuck it. You guys can know some cool shit because I'm not going to use the lightning bolt yet, so I'll give you all the static charge around it. Princess, his daughter, is my goddaughter. I am Princess's godfather. If anything happened to Chief, I have to take care of her. Do we want to go that deep? Do we really want to go there? These are warning shots. This is the static charge. This is Zeus cultivating this bolt. If you keep playing...
Yeah, did y'all hear that? Did y'all hear that? So how do y'all accept that he is Nature Boy daughter, godfather? Solar is Nature Boy godfather, and he did something to Solar daughter. So what y'all think about this? Anything happened to Nature Boy, Solar got to take over. Let's hear some more.
with me, I will relentlessly, without regret, banish you to Tartarus, Kronos. You owe me one daughter. That little girl, me and her have such a special bond, and you know, he's with me, she just learns everything.
Wow.
Funny enough, her, Princess, and Janae actually have the same exact chart. They got the same chart. It's like the same person. Anything that that little girl needs, she got it. I'm gonna let myself just be a millionaire, beyond abundant to every extent. So I can make sure that that little girl receives all of the love that was for my daughter and that I have for you.
Y'all, I'm gonna say something. I am so proud of Solo. I am so proud of him as a young man. And he's speaking like a man. Y'all hear me?
Everything that you hold dear, I probably hold it a little more dear. Especially the people that you call your family. Especially the people that you manipulate, that you call your family, that you beat, that you hurt, that you draw blood from. Those, that family that you so longed for, I love them more than you know. When you weren't there, they were ready to beat Zoka's ass. Who stepped in and was like, guys, Chief's not here. We gotta be Chief here. What would Chief do in the situation? We handle it like this. Boom, 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 boom. Because I know how to keep the knowledge. And from rage and aggression, ready to beat Zoka, smack the demons out of her, right? Just start smacking her, beating her, until she's no longer in her demons. Instead of doing that, I said, let's talk about it. And how about y'all look at yourselves too? How did we end up? Within minutes, hugging, loving, everybody dispersed. After I cleared the air. And they were all just going to go about their day. I said, hey man, everybody come back here. If y'all don't hug Zoka, if y'all don't hug each other and love on each other right now, people were crying, filled with love. That's how I handle situations. I don't see Chief handling situations like that. It gets down to the wire of what we're calling this guerrilla pimping as a lifestyle that we subscribe to from a spiritual guru. I would really like to know where this makes sense. I never agreed to that. And I will admit to this truth, guys. I will tell on myself a little bit right here. I've got to tell on myself a little bit. Is that, you know, and I apologize for every time that I ever put my hands on Zoka. You know, anytime that I was ever rough with her, moving her around or anything, you know, there's moments that we've had, you know, in a relationship to where I'm thinking violence is going to be an easy fix because I see Chief doing it all day. And, you know, I have to apologize for that. You know, I did not know myself. You know, I was raised watching my mother get beat. I was raised fighting men, beating men off of my mother. I was raised doing that. You know what I'm saying? And now, you know, I go to this place and I'm being taught that this is actually what...
See, when he said he goes to this place, it seemed like they are brought to Nature Boy, don't it? Because how are all these people finding Nature Boy? He just said when he was brought to this place. And then, what's the beautiful queen he got the little girl by? Oh my God. She even said that she didn't want to be there. And he wouldn't let her leave. It was more like a prison.
You're supposed to do. And I'm watching this happen on a regular. Yeah, I definitely fell victim to that influence. And I came in as I don't hold myself too badly. I don't feel too bad because I came in as a student. I came in as a disciple. I came in to learn. I came in to grow. I came in to build.
See?
I came in to evolve. Definitely came.
See, y'all? Somebody sent those people to Nature Boy. That's who they need to get down to it. Because he said he was a student. He came out to learn. And then when he got there, it was a whole different environment. So they need to get down to who is this person sending people to Nature Boy.
To make his life better. You know, I like what you're doing. I believe in what you're doing. You listen to what this guy's saying. That's it. That knowledge, that's it. And the knowledge is definitely true. The problem is that I'm the only one using it. I'm the only one keeping it. I'm struggling with my own self on releasing this energy that can be cultivated and equivalated to Zeus's lightning bolt. No, I'm not a victim. I signed up to be there, and I was there for a while, and I have to tell you the truth. You know, it is what it is. Your boy had no confidence in himself.
See? Y'all see what I mean? He said he signed up for that. So who's sending these people over to Nature Boy camp? That's what y'all need to ask yourself. Who is this person sending them people, them young folks, to Nature Boy?
Not have confidence in myself. I was very alone. I was very depressed when I went there. I was looking for a real family. I was looking for camaraderie. I was looking for brothers. I always wished for brothers. And when I had brothers, it's like, yo, my wishes are coming true. I always wished I had brothers, and I had brothers. You know, I always wish I had a father figure that was always around, and then here with Chief every day, always there. And he looks like my father, kind of, in certain senses, and acts like him in certain senses. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I'm getting a lot of this. I'm feeding a lot of my voids. I'm really, you know, what is it, validating myself through Chief. Very much validating myself through Chief. Very much validating myself through my brothers. And, my brothers, I'm validated through my brothers by getting a pat on the head and the back from Chief. And I definitely got that because I'm a boss. Like, check my resume. Like, I put in work. Like, I'm a good fucking worker. I'm a good, like, employee. Like, I'm a good, because I give good service. I give from my heart. It doesn't matter what the job is. I somehow know how to make the most of it, get more out of it, add more to it, venture off into this and that. I keep make soul bonds with all of my clients. I've always done this, from whether I was doing construction or to whether, I was, I did working as a barista. I did all kind of different things. I just give good service, from my heart. So yes, I was there for many years. But you have to understand, I have a Venus and Taurus. I have a Saturn trine moon. I have a Saturn trine Pluto. I have a Pluto trine moon. I'm somebody who will go normally am. And so that nature and my loyal nature, like, I will let go of everything, for what I believe in. And all of that energy was used for carbonation. That was just the wrong place to put that power. That was the wrong place to put that energy. Mm-hmm. And that's just all that was. I want you to know that I am kind of ready to talk about it already. It's just like, yo, this is it if I do this. You know what I mean? I could just tell y'all everything but the child and they'll still have the same result of the same lightning bolt. So it's like I got two. You know what I'm saying? And then, I don't know, man. This shit's deep. This shit gets really deep spiritually. All I know is that he's answering for what he's done. He's paying for everything that he's done. You know what I'm saying? And when I really think about...
I really think that I love this young man, and I appreciate him speaking out for himself and other people because they're afraid. And the most important thing is I wish he'll be safe and stay off the internet talking about Nature Boy and what he did, and just go on with his merrily life, and let God handle it. You know what I mean? And then when he go to court, he tell it like it is.
It fills me up with a lot of rage when I do think about my daughter because of how it happened and how sinister this man really is. If only you guys really knew. If only you guys really knew. And everybody just wants to protect him. And some of the people there don't even know. I mean, a false prophet is somebody who doesn't live by the knowledge that they teach. And the Antichrist is somebody that separates you from the source that you are. He was both of those things. The knowledge that he spoke on, we all have, we're all connected to, and it's all very true. I'm thankful, baby.
Hi.
She's looking so beautiful today. See your new necklace? He threw all of those away in the house. He grabbed all of those in the house one day and got scared of them and threw them all away. If you guys know what that means, that's the evil eye. That's the very thing that makes you have to reflect and look at your own shit. You put out negative energy, all that energy has to come back to you. Funny story, he ran around the house and gathered all of those and threw them all away. This is so funny. It's like they don't even know their own shit. It's like they don't even know spiritual, like, yo, it is what it is, man. And Sheba and Shrew and all those people, whoever else wants to talk about, yo, and Juju, all y'all niggas, bro, shut the fuck up. Number one, shut the fuck up, because y'all know what the fuck I'm talking about. If you don't know what I'm talking about, then that's why you need to shut the fuck up.
Well, see, they trying. What he's saying now is they on the live watching him. Them people don't need to be there. Them people is defending Nature Boy instead of trying to help themselves because they're afraid. They're afraid of him. That's what's going on. They so afraid of him, Nature Boy. So they can't. They not strong like Solar and his first baby mama. They're not strong like him.
Because you don't know what's really going on. And you about to find out. Best thing that happened to y'all for him to be in jail. That's the easiest way for y'all to love him. Because if he was right there with y'all, you know it'd be another story.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all be like, damn, I might want to leave tomorrow. It's different. Ain't no victim. Don't nobody feel bad for you. Ain't nobody wrongfully in prison. You're not wrongfully in jail. None of that, bro. Take responsibility for why you're where you're at. And motherfucker, grateful for all the shit you getting away with.
Mm-hmm.
Be grateful for all the shit you getting away with. Without giving up my lightning bolts, bro, you beat women till they bleed.
Mm.
You beat women into seizures.
Did y'all hear
You
that?
take...
Did y'all hear that? And I believe every word he's saying. I believe everything Solar is saying because he's not the first one said it.
And knocking the air out of women. I've watched you pummel Efaru behind the cameras, and everybody has to act like it's some Willy Wonka shit, so nobody knows what's really going on. Bro, this shit ain't cool, man. Hey, what up, cuz? What's good, Chet? Yeah, it's some crazy shit going on, Chet, bro, but you know, nigga, I gotta tell you the truth, man. Let me keep it real. Hey, that's my cousin, y'all. I got brainwashed, nigga. I fell into a cult, and
I told y'all they brainwashed them people in the Nature Boy camp. Told y'all. They brainwashed them young people and they manipulated them. So look at Solar. Solar said he got brainwashed.
I got brainwashed. It happened, nigga, yeah. And you know what? The knowledge was real and what we taught was real, but the lifestyle was the trap. The lifestyle was the trap, bro. And it wasn't like what we was teaching in the knowledge. Like, yo, I'm glad for all of that. You know what I'm saying? I tapped into myself and I realized everything for myself. Like, Chief Eligio didn't teach me nothing. You know, it was just really nice to live a different life. You know, to know I can live in the tropics, to know I can live in the jungle, to know what that's like. And it was cool to have somebody like a tour guide. He was like a jungle tour guide. That was cool. And that's actually more of his purpose than anything, is to actually set up a network for other people to thrive on. That's his purpose. Not to have this love and lust for power. He was supposed to use the power of love too. And he was supposed to create a network for people to build and grow on and connect on spiritually. What if he had said King Solar, King Churu, King Musa, King Juju, King Jax, and this is Queen Zoka, the queen of the queens, Zoka, and here's the queen of the queens, Malia, and here the queen of the queens, Aya. What if we empowered each other, empowered ourselves? What if you played your role as a red rhythmic dragon, which is your galactic contract? And it's 13th moon astrology if you guys don't know, but I can do yours later if you want to find your galactic.
But you can't do that when you are mentally unstable yourself. Not you, Solar. Nature Boy has issues. He has a lot on his mind, and he got mental problem issues, health problems. So he can't teach y'all nothing when he got issues himself.
Contract, see what your purpose is in this life. Your purpose in this life was to be my student and to help boost me and to put me onto a platform. So in a way, you're actually doing your job, because my purpose and my contract is to teach the world unconditional love by being it and embodying it. And funny enough, the person who has the same contract as me, Janae, Lotus, she has the same contract. Yours was to help us. I told you this one day when you were giving me a haircut. I said, look, your Sun and Mercury are my South Node. You're my South Node, Chief. Do you know what that means? And I read it out loud to him. It says, in the past life, I did a lot of things for him. I helped him in ways that he could never pay me back for. So in this life, he's supposed to come back and do the same thing for me. His process was, well, I've given you this knowledge, and that's the best thing that I could give you. So, yeah. No, bro. That's not how it was supposed to play out. You were supposed to exonerate your students while we exonerated you. There's a whole nother way to live, and that's how I'm living. There's too many chiefs, not enough Indians. Fuck that. That sounds like an insecure statement to me.
Mm-hmm.
Too many chiefs, not enough Indians sounds like an insecure statement to me. Because I want all my Indians to be kings. I want my whole army to be military generals, kings, bosses, and gods. Yeah, I want my whole race to be kings and God energy. I want all my niggas and all my black people and all my white people to embody king God energy. I'm different, bro. I'm the opposite of you. That's why Scorpio Leo, it sounds bad, but it's not. It's actually righteous because I'm turning it into love. It's called alchemy. I'm a wizard. You try to ignore my powers, and you try to ignore who I was, and use me, rather than let me know how valuable I really was so I could harness that and even be stronger and even be better for us all. But the man is lost, does not know himself, no ego, switching from ego to ego, from name to name to name. A lost soul. That's what
You know, I really appreciate what this young man sat down and said without being afraid to say it. He said a lot of intelligent things sitting here, very educational and very intelligent about himself and Nature Boy. I really appreciate this. But he left though. I'm glad he left. He left there. When many others need to leave. They know they want to go. Y'all tell me what y'all thinking down in the comment section. Now, he was talking to his daughter. Him and Nature Boy daughter were playing together. Now, Nature Boy did something to his daughter. Did something to Solar daughter. And he would never get his daughter again. No telling what he did to that baby. Being jealous and insecure. Y'all like, share, and subscribe. This is your girl, the real deal, Anita Gill. I'm out.